behaviors and how to actually get people to collaborate cross-functionally. Maybe we'll come
Oh,
back to that.
no, I think it's a very good segue, and then we'll bring that into some of the other discussions, because I think collaboration is the key thing. And, you know, I'll just state that I don't know of any operational person who would have chosen to do outsourcing.
No.
Because of exactly what Bob was talking about. What happens is it becomes a procurement discussion rather than an operations discussion, managed by lawyers and procurement people rather than operations people. And as a consequence, trust goes down, sharing of information goes down, and the process slows to a grinding halt.
Can I have a go at that?
Yes.
I've had the privilege of working with some very big companies in Europe, like Procter & Gamble, Mars, and these guys are quite tough. And to really get people to collaborate in Mars is pretty tough. However, going back to the original concept that Dick Ling had, his first book on S&OP, which incidentally was the first book ever written, was called Orchestrating Success. And the objectives of S&OP are orchestrating success, that's maximizing profits and generating more cash, and the ability to do that sustainably. Now, there's two things. One is the leadership and the behaviors exhibited by the executive. The second thing is, how do you actually make people or help people collaborate in this integrated reconciliation process? Now, most of it's about behaviors. I'll tell you what I have used very effectively in several companies. Some of you may have heard of something called Myers-Briggs, which is not trying to tell you that you're right or wrong. It's talking about preferences. And two things come out. One is, are you an extrovert, introvert, which means do you get stimulation externally or whatever? The other one is judgmental versus perception. Now, a judgmental type person will make decisions, and very often it's their way. Perceptive people are always looking for choices. And I have a very strong view that when you start to look at the people involved in reconciliation and look at the people involved in the senior team, you need a balance of these people. And one of my best examples of a fantastic S&OP process is Syngenta, which are into crop protection in Switzerland, is agrochemical. And amazingly, what we found there was a finance director who actually was perceptive and not judgmental. That's unusual. And this guy led the integrated reconciliation. And I'm a big believer in understanding the dynamics of teamwork, and I'm not saying Myers-Briggs is the only way, but I am suggesting that it is a proven way, and it's a good way of actually finding out. Somebody said this morning, from Jim Collins, you want to get the right people on the bus. It's a negative to say get the wrong ones off, but hey, you need the right people if you're going to get to the destination.
But I think that ties into the whole trust discussion. But you also brought out this question of speed, and I know that